There we go. Alrighty, we back on here, y'all. It's your boy Anonymous the author, and I am back with Miss Nikkeii Chevelle. How you doing today, ma'am?
Greetings, darling. How are
Oh, sorry, ignore that. A little feedback. Um, so, um, Miss Nikki, the world.
yeah,
Um, today, we're gonna talk about something a little serious. Something that I feel like has been getting more and more serious. The more the calendar turns, the more we later in the year we get, the more I watch the news, the more I feel like mental health, physical health, spiritual health needs to be talked about a little bit more in this world. So today, we're not really going to talk that much about pop culture. We're not going to talk that much about what's going on outside in the world. We're just going to talk about what's going on with us, what's going on in our personal lives, and I'm going to share some strategies, tips, things that I've learned over the years to help me get through some tough times, to get through the mental struggles, to get through those depression moments, and to try to help you transition out of a stage of depression, because depression is not permanent to everybody out there suffering with it. Depression is just a mind state. There can be chemical imbalance that you might need to get corrected with medicine, with prescriptions, but my suggestion is always, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's spiritual, please talk to somebody. Like a doctor, a professional, somebody that knows what they're talking about, so you can get the help and respect that you deserve. Um, we weren't on last week because I got some unfortunate medical news that I'm not going to go too in depth about here today, but definitely could have been avoided if I had the education prior, if I was a little bit more up on my personal health. That I definitely should have been up on, you know what I'm saying? Just pushing stuff to the back burner, pushing stuff to the side, pushing stuff, not putting myself first, I guess is what I'm talking about. And my message to everybody out there, like I just said, is talk to somebody. Don't live in your own world, especially the number one culprit of this statistically is black men. Black men statistically do not go to the doctor. We do not talk about our issues. We do not seek help. We wait until the boiling point hits, and then unfortunately, tragedy follows soon after that. Whether that's the person, taking that anger out on somebody or taking it out on themselves. Like the only person that you hurting by not talking to anybody about the issues that you're going through is you, ultimately. So just wanted to start off with that. Talk to somebody. Get a professional, get a friend, get somebody that's outside of your immediate mind, because your mind can play tricks on you. Your mind can make you think, oh, I'm cool. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being a punk. I'm just being soft. Like, talk to somebody. Sit down. If it ain't nothing but a YouTube comment section, I mean, maybe not YouTube, but if it ain't nothing but a comment section of like some trusted peers, like get some input from outside your own head. That's really my main thing. Don't go straight to WebMD because you're gonna think your leg falling off, but talk to somebody. Get a second opinion. Take your health serious because it's the only life you got. If you die tomorrow, the world gonna keep spinning. So make sure you talk to somebody. Make sure you get with somebody that knows what they're talking about, or just somebody that can give you some alternative feedback to the thoughts that's in your head. So, with that being said, with my long ass diatribe of what the hell I got going on, um, I figure I don't want to be too negative. I don't want to be too down, too sad, too out, too bad. So, with that being said, I got 4 steps, 4 mottos, 4 things on a list that I go by, because I'm not the most successful person in the world. I'm still trying to figure this all out. Even at the mid 30s that I'm in, I don't want to give an exact number, but even in the mid 30s that I'm in, even though I got a couple streams of income coming in, even though I'm technically an entrepreneur, technically I want to put on paper I'm an entrepreneur, I still struggle with like, you don't work, you don't eat. So if I don't got a job, if I don't got a client, if I don't got work that I can put in, I'm stressing. That's the struggle of anybody trying to get it. If you ain't got a consistent job where you can show up at work every day, if you don't know you got your schedule for next week, you feel a little bit safer. But for people to
I
go
want
ahead,
to butt in real quick.
go
I
ahead, go
want to
ahead.
butt in real quick because since you want to dive with the spiritual,
Mm-hmm.
for those who read the
Mm-hmm.
Bible says that the tongue. holds life and death in it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you speak about your current situation, don't speak anything about struggle. Don't
Mm-hmm.
speak about what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Speak about the end result.
Mm-hmm.
Speak about something positive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Start and allowing yourself, when you start speaking those things consistently, it plants the seed of it's coming or it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like you said, there's things you can do
Mm-hmm.
outside of talking to
Mm-hmm.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When you can't get to your therapist, when you can't get to your best friend, when you can't get to your parents or things that nature, find a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like exert that energy into something that you love to do,
For sure.
or something that you know what I'm saying, direct that energy somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Because the longer you sit in it, the more you start to overthink, then you start spiraling. How do I know this? Because I do this. I am a work in progress. And
For
I
sure.
understand.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So when I do get like that, sometimes I'm not even gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I do let myself drown in it and overthink and be in my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But other times it's like, nah, get your pal up.
For sure.
That's when y'all see a flood of pictures from me,
For
because
sure.
I'm like, nope, I'm about to get up, I'm about to get dressed, I'm about to take some pictures, da, 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 da. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when I take that energy and overthink and put it into something creative,
Yeah.
something like that I like to do. So it's all on how you look at it. Also, what you speak feeds your subconscious mind. If you
Mm-hmm.
haven't read the book,
Mm-hmm.
The Power of the Subconscious Mind, I advise you to read it.
Yeah.
I need y'all to go get that book so you can understand the way you think and how you speak all affects what your current situation is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's with anything. That's health,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Your subconscious mind is behind all of that. And what you speak, all of that. Y'all
Yeah.
go read that book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Yeah.
Go look that book up.
That reminds me of I mean I think he said this, but this is Einstein back in the day. I think he said, I think therefore I am. And some people took that as like, okay, since I think, I know that, I'm alive. But the way I took it as is like, I think therefore I am. Like whatever you put your mind to, whatever you believe that you can be, whatever you believe that is possible, you can do it. If you truly, truly, truly think it and believe it and incorporate it. And it actually leads into the first thing on my list that it's funny that we talking about this. This is one of the mottos that I use. Like I say, not the most successful person in the world, got a steady stream of income, but I
See,
feel
and
like
there you go. I just
I
spoke
got
it, and
I
here
know
you
I
go.
gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with the people. Like I say, what the the thing that I feel like I'm most successful at. Now I'll speak this into existence. The thing I feel like that I'm the most successful at, the thing that I'm very pleased with myself about, is that I feel like I'm a generally a happy person. Like even when bad stuff happens, I feel like the elasticity of like my rebound to get back to a happy place is really really good. And like I say, these are going to be like a little short list of three things that I use to make sure that I can always bounce back to that happy place. That even like you say, even when you at your lowest, like you say, you post pictures, like when you at your lowest, like you gotta have some kind of strategy to be able to get yourself out. You know what I mean? Like just like you said, you post your pictures, you be like, yo, I gotta get to it. I gotta, start on the grind. Like that hunger, just like it's something.
It's not even, but it's
Go
not
ahead.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It's my way of getting myself out of that funk.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
when I get to spiraling, overthinking, and I'm in my
Mm-hmm.
feelings, and I'm in here on the breakup,
Mm-hmm.
about to be in here boohoo crying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nope. I'm gonna get up,
Yep.
take a shower, put
Mm-hmm.
on something cute, take some pictures, play some music. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, and get in that zone. Like get myself out of it,
Mm-hmm.
because if I don't, then it affects everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's not even about being on the ground. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
today I had a day. I had a mental day that I needed to rectify or get together. You know what I'm saying? Like get
Mm-hmm.
myself together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier.
Yeah.
Does it help? Does it help with my hustle? Yes. It
Mm-hmm.
does because you know what I'm saying. I am on social media. I'm a social media influencer, also
Right.
a entrepreneur in the making. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
ma'am.
So,
Mm-hmm.
um, it does, but a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times, like I said, when you see consistent back to back to back, oh, okay, she having a moment. She needed to get herself together. Yep. So it helped me, and then y'all
Mm-hmm.
get, y'all benefit from it because y'all get to see me.
Right,
You know
right. Right. It's like comment
what I'm saying?
section, the likes be going crazy. For sure.
So, listen, not all the time, not all the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little razzle dazzle.
Right.
Like I was talking to somebody today, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like, in on due to social media, like are you up there, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm regular degular. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I be cool and chilling in the cut,
Mm-hmm.
and people like no, and I hear it all the time. Like we see your pictures everywhere, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, I don't see my pictures everywhere, but I get them sent to me, so I'm like, oh, okay, so.
And I'm sure that that's a good feeling, ain't it? Like to be like, oh damn, they feeling you, girl. Is that a reassuring feeling for you?
Sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, and
Okay.
then sometimes it's like, oh my god,
Right.
because it's because of what it's used for. Like you see this people who trying to scam people. Oh, this is if like that. You call
Yeah.
this number, you.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. Oh. Uh-oh. Did my mic go out? What happened to my mic check? What's going on? Hello, can you hear me? Am I back? Excuse us, y'all. We having some technical difficulties. Y'all. I got kicked out of here for a second. I don't know what the heck that was about. But we back. I don't know. I really don't know what that was. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
But yeah, sometimes it do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I see you, girl.
All right.
And then like I said, sometimes it's like, scrub the internet of all my pictures. Sick of it, but
For sure. I
you
feel you on
know,
that
it,
one.
it has its pros and cons. It has its pros and cons, just like with anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, from the outside looking in, I want to say you killing the social media game. You doing some big things. Like I say, I ain't trying to pump your head, ain't trying to like nothing like, but you
I
just.
mean, you can.
I got you. But so the first thing I want to start with before we get into the mottos that I do to improve my spirits, I just want to say to you, Miss Nikkeii Chevelle, thank you for one. I feel blessed to have met you, to have a kind of friendship. We don't talk every day. We not all the time on the phone, but to have somebody that I feel like I can depend on. Like I say, we do this every week, other than when I went through my little thing, but somebody that's actually business minded, that's actually focused on the goal. I just want to say I appreciate you for blessing the podcast with your presence, for blessing me being in my life just in general. Like I say, we don't talk every day, but to have a kind of energy around, not around me, but in this kind of space where I'm like, I feel like I can focus on a goal, focus on an objective. Just want to say thank you. That's very dope of you, just to get that out the way, because I feel like in life,
Oh, you're welcome.
tear, no,
'Cause
uh,
you really about to have me over here tearing up for real, like.
no, just it's leading into what I want to say is I feel like a lot of people don't just stop what they doing and just like take a moment to be like, yo, I'm blessed with some of the stuff I got. Like say small stuff like friendships, small stuff like family that just you can pick up and call somebody and be like, you know what, man, I had a bad day. I had blah ABC happen to me, and they actually listen to you. They not asking you for let me get $100. Let me that's cool, but let me get 50. Like somebody that's actually there for you, whether that's family, whether that's friends, whether that's just a close like circle. Like I feel like people need to just stop. Like this is old school. Just get a piece of paper, just number it 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you got, and just list all the blessings that you got in your life. Like if you can hear these words, if you got ears to hear, and you don't got to have no kind of special equipment, you don't got to have no kind of prescription, you can just hear these words. That's a blessing. If you blessed to wake up in the morning, you wake up, you can open your eyes.
Well, even if you do have equipment, even if
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter,
That's
the
true.
fact that
That's
if you
true.
got sight, you can still hear.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
See.
were blessed to be able to be in a time and a place where you can
Mm-hmm.
go and they can give you a hearing aid. You
Yes.
can go and at certain th- instances where you can get your sight back if you've
Yes.
lost it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So either way, you
Mm-hmm.
still blessed.
Right.
Rather you lack something or not, you're
Yeah.
still blessed.
Yeah, if you on this earth spinning, you could have been born anywhere else in the universe. You would have been in a frozen tundra somewhere. You was born here on Earth.
I mean, as ghetto as Earth is, I wouldn't have mind. Okay, hold on now. Speak for yourself. Come pick me up,
I feel
okay, Elvis? I've been ready to go. My back's on
Let's see
that.
what that's talking about. I'm trying to see what the space talking about. Let me
I'm trying to see what that be like. You know what?
give me some hook your boy up with some of them moon rocks. I'm trying to see what that's all about. But
You know what? Not the moon rocky. Okay, all right. See
no,
where you're going. Uh-huh.
nah,
But continue.
but just it's a lot of things people overlook. Like people will always be like, "Yo, I don't got enough money. I don't got A, B, C, D, E, F, G." But let's just stop and be thankful for the things we got. Like that's really what this podcast, this episode is all about. Like let's just be thankful for what we got currently. Like that's the mental health check-in. Like what do you have in your life that you can actually sit and be like, "Yo, I got this." No matter what, this is what I got right now in this moment, and I'm thankful for it. If you listen to this, wherever you are in the future, whatever you hear this, if you're watching live now, just get a piece of paper, take your phone out, and just start listing things that you're thankful for. It's weird how much of a positive reinforcement that can be. The things that you take for granted in your life. You got a job, you looking for a job, you able to work, whatever it is, be thankful for it. Because a lot of people don't have what you have, regardless of how small it may seem. If it's not, you live in an apartment. You're like, I wish I had a house, but you got the money to afford an apartment. I'm living with somebody. I'm trying to
Baby, I
get.
like my little apartment.
I'm trying to get my. I'm living with somebody. I'm trying to, but you in the headspace to have somebody that you're able to live with, that's not trying to kill you in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some kind of safety or security. Because I'm gonna tell you, from somebody that's had a little bit of success in a certain space, it's never gonna feel like enough. You always gonna be striving for that next thing, that next hit, that next break, that next hustle. So just take a moment and take a breather. Just stop what you're doing. Just breathe in.
Again,
Go
speak
ahead.
for yourself, honey.
No, right.
I'm
Yeah, I'm not talking.
telling
I'm not talking about me. Yeah, I'm not talking about me.
you.
Yeah, just.
I get it, but it's true. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? Like a lot of people always are chasing the next thing,
mm-hmm,
and not taking the time to rest. And that's another thing. Like with
mm-hmm,
stress, people feel like the hustle,
mm-hmm.
movement is go 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 go. But the
Yeah,
real deal with hustling is knowing when to say, "Yo, I need to take a break."
yeah,
Yo, I need to step away. I need to
yeah.
get my mental together. I need to be able to breathe. Getting sleep. People do not understand how vital going to sleep
Facts,
is. Okay,
facts.
unless if you're a person like me who do not get enough sleep, you
Mm-hmm.
you understand the value of sleep and you try to get it. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah.
much as possible. Yo, sometimes I get 2 hours of sleep and be up all day and so well into the next day sometimes, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Off of 2 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not good for your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like people like the hustle and all of that is good to rest.
Yes,
It's good to rest. I just wanted to drop it.
that's essential. Like I said, one of the leading causes of accidents on the road is lack of sleep. People just trying to push themselves too hard. Like you say, take a break, take a breather, shut your eyes, get some rest. That's what you need. Everybody need a little rest. But I digress. The first point that I want to talk about today is if you're not familiar with what affirmations are, just like Miss Nikki said earlier, it's speaking positivity, speaking prophecy into the universe. So this first point is something that I want everybody, whether you're listening to it now, in the future, or whatever it is, slow it down and repeat this back to yourself. Like you say, speaking out words out loud does have a positive effect. I don't care what nobody say, whether it's making sure that you believe it, making sure that you actually hear the words. So the first one I want to say that I want everybody to repeat with me is, I am worthy to any opportunities, blessings, gifts, and favor that the universe has for me.
Oh, come on now.
This
Uh-huh.
this is for people that suffer from that imposter syndrome, that feeling like, oh, I didn't work hard enough, so I don't deserve this opportunity, or I didn't study hard enough, so I don't deserve to have this job, or my friend over here works harder than I do, so don't compare yourself to nobody else. Don't Anything that the universe has in store for you is for you. I don't care what you do in this life. Some things aren't meant for you. Some people have, they call it divine purpose. Some people are destined to do certain things in their life, whether they feel like they deserve it or not. And when you obstruct that, universe don't look too kindly on it. Sometimes you get a little string of bad luck that you don't know where it's coming from. So my point is just,
Can I?
don't don't feel like you don't deserve. You do deserve. You being on this earth, you breathing, you being here in this space means you deserve whatever the universe has for you. That's just how it goes. I was reading a book the other day where it said that most people don't take opportunities because they feel like they're not prepared, they're not ready, they scared. The fear of scarcity is a real thing that people feel. I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough space. A lot of stuff. And I'm just saying, just put all that to the side. The worst thing you can do is fail. And listen, failing once does not mean you a failure. Everybody's failed. I mean, hell, what's his name? Bill Gates dropped out of college and became a multi-millionaire, damn near billionaire, I believe. So don't feel like you don't deserve. Take a chance. Try. Attempt. The only failure to me is not trying. You can always learn from something. You might fall on your face, but hey, you learn how to take that first step. Now dust yourself off, take that second step. That's the first one for me is, you are worthy. Whoever hearing this, you too, Miss Nikki, whatever you got planned, whatever your future is holding for you, whatever your destiny is, it's coming. It's coming whether you want it to or not. All you can do is be open and ready to live in your purpose. So that's my first one, y'all. Just
Quick question.
yeah.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Piggyback. Do you feel like you have what do you feel is your purpose?
My purpose, I've always felt like I was a talker. I don't know I don't know
Oh,
what my
you like to
purpose
talk.
is with it, but I've always had like an ability to talk to anybody, like absolutely anybody. So I never shut down a conversation. I'm always like, if somebody's talking to me, if somebody like talks to me, I'll always talk back. I'm never gonna have that attitude of like, damn, this motherfucker keep talking to me. Like, I'm always like, oh yeah, let me learn a little bit of where you from, what you doing, what's going on. I said, might not go nowhere. Might be, hey, we don't like each other and we go our separate ways. But I'm always open to have that conversation. It's led me to some pretty nice places. I ain't gonna lie to you. Had some opportunities that I didn't think I was gonna get, some job opportunities and everything else. So sometimes your
Mhm.
purpose, you can feel it, sometimes you're not sure, but something about talking is just something I've always had. It got me in trouble in school early on, but
Eh, same. Teaches her. She's very smart, but she doesn't know how to be quiet. She talks a lot.
right. And now you're on a podcast talking, you know what I'm saying? Now you an
Hey,
influencer. People were waiting to see you post and see your inputs and your captions and your pictures.
I've
So
never met a stranger. Never met a stranger.
mm-hmm.
Tad bit about myself.
Go ahead.
Y'all would never believe. Um, so I used to be in the church
mm-hmm.
and I was ordained.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
and I've always felt the church was never my. You know how some people say, "I'm called to the pulpit. I'm called to the
Mm-hmm.
pulpit." I never thought I was called to the pulpit. Never. I
Mm.
never felt that in my shondo. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Mm.
Because I feel like true ministry is outside of the walls of the church,
Mm-hmm.
and so I feel like social media
Mm-hmm.
is my, you know,
Yeah.
I guess you could call it my pulpit.
Yeah.
It's now, and that's why, like, now I'm doing a whole lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the scenes, can't tell y'all just quite yet, but I'm coming.
I feel you.
Um, to where I get nervous, like
Mm-hmm.
opening up to people. A lot of people don't know that about me.
Mm.
So opening up to people
Mm.
and saying, "This is what I am," and people look at you and they judge you. A lot of people
Mm.
are like, "Well, if you ordained, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Why you doing that?" Hey, this my process. This
Right.
my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I hate when people see that. They're like, "Oh, you need to go back to church." Da, da, da. But you don't know my relationship with God.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know
Mm-hmm.
how often I am talking to
Mm-hmm.
God, like, "Yo, what are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing over here, my
Mm.
boy? What's going on?" You
Right.
know, um, it's a struggle
Yeah.
because with me personally, because I'm so fearful of people, like people take your words, and I'm pretty sure somebody read that and be like, "What?
Mm.
What do you mean?" About me saying that I was ordained in
Mm.
church, like
Mm.
take it and flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's what.
but
Yeah.
like I feel like just because you are ordained, you do not have to. I just feel like ministry is not in the church, and I think that's where
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my thing with the church is.
Yeah.
Yo, if you preaching to the same people
Mm-hmm.
every Saturday, every Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and ain't nothing in your church moving,
Right.
miss me with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I want to see results.
Mm-hmm.
You should have. We're supposed to be able to see miracle signs and wonders,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's nothing shaking,
Mm-hmm.
hey, going on. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I see don't being on social media
Mm-hmm.
consistently. I see the signs, the miracles, and what like, oh God, like today, like you just said thank you. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I get stuff, I get emails and stuff like that of women, of men, yo, I rocks with you. I love you. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
this, that, and the third. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
So
Yeah.
like it's it everybody just because you had like I feel like in my heart, me personally, just because you start off in the church, that don't mean you're gonna end up or stay in the church.
Absolutely. You can't
You
just
know what
preach
I'm
to
saying?
your
So
flock. You got to be willing, like you say, you got to be willing to go out there and like, hey, you, excuse me, sir, I don't know who you are, but let me tell you about my journey. Like you say, as long as you giving God the glory, I don't see why people got a problem with it. Like I say, if you don't have to be
but they
literally
do.
in the
They
church every
do.
Sunday. You know, preaching over the pulpit and
They
chapter.
do. People
Mm,
feel as though, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, well, if you supposed to be in the church.
mm,
But that's not everybody's platform.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna reach it might not be for me to reach the lives of those in the church
Mm-hmm.
or those that go to church every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I might, hey, I might reach out. I might be the one that reached the OF girlies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I feel
I
you.
might I might be the one that reach out that we reach was on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere the way you're not, what but I'm comfortable at. Like I can navigate this and not
I'm
feel a
saying.
type of way and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like God puts you on a road where you can navigate. It's
Mm-hmm.
bumps and things in it, but you're able to navigate this with ease. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I can do this like this social media junk. I do this with ease, you
Right.
know. So I feel like that's my
Yeah.
now I just have to, as my homeboy Paul said, he said, I just want you to walk in your power.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so that's what gets me spiritually,
Mm-hmm.
that's what makes me nervous because
What's
I
that?
know the power I have. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
"Woo."
Yeah, it can be scary. Like to realize the power, the influence, and the strength you have can be scary. It definitely like
Absolutely.
what just.
Absolutely. My and you know one thing,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't feel a lot of people feel fear
Mm-hmm.
failure, being
Mm-hmm.
like failing.
Mm-hmm.
Failure. They
Yeah.
fear that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't fear failure.
There you
But
go.
what I do fear is that spot, that that's success.
Yes.
The other side of that.
Talk about
That
that.
is
Yes.
what makes me. I'd be like, no, wait, hold on. You're going too fast. You're going too fast.
I know what you
Hold
mean,
on, let
yo.
me breathe. Slam the brakes. Hold on. But you
Yeah.
can't pause life like it's a Netflix channel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't keep going. Rather you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So,
Uh-huh.
but I'm slowly getting out of that. And it's just like, oh,
Mm.
woo, you know,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in therapy 2 times a week.
Hey,
Okay.
there you
Listen.
go. Yeah. Claim that.
Because it's like I need something,
Mm-hmm.
someone outside of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
because they're child, Lord have mercy. If anybody ever say, if my mom used to say, if your friend jump off a cliff, is you gonna go too?
Right.
And now as an adult, my friend group that I have now, if they jump, yeah, I'm jumping. We going together. What are you talking
I'm
about?
rocking with
We
him,
are a
right?
group, okay? But outside of them,
uh,
I have to have somebody who does not know me,
yeah.
who can really listen to me and hear the things that I can't hear
Right.
when I say something and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
So,
Because friends are
y'all
good.
don't take that me jumping with my friends off the cliff. Don't
We do
don't
not
go twist
advocate
that.
swan diving off cliffs. Let us be clear. We
You
do
know what I'm
not
saying?
advocate
Listen, I'm just saying that if my friends, I got their back, just like
right.
they got mine. That's all I'm saying. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? One
Absolutely.
band, one sound. Okay, so
For sure.
but it is and I'm gonna tell you another person. Like
Mm-hmm.
this week
Mm-hmm.
was a hard week for me. Monday
Oh.
and Tuesday were
Mm-hmm.
hard days for me
Mm-hmm.
mentally, and I had therapy yesterday,
Okay.
and the way I bawled my eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
I cried for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I probably paused for 2 minutes. But my therapist sat there and listened to me. And I really even I like once I finished talking and just sat in silence damn near the whole time after I finished.
mm-hmm.
And she was talking, and you know what I'm saying, like to be able to hear what she was saying, like this is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like this is a wound, like this situation just let you know that hey, this wound
Mm-hmm.
is infected and you need to clean it out and get it to have it to get to heal properly.
Mm.
Um and things of that nature. And I just looked at her like, girl, well, how do I heal it?
mm-hmm.
And of course, we talked about that.
Mm.
And oh, yeah, you're right. Like mental health
Yeah.
is a thing. Affirmations, going back to what you were speaking about,
Mm-hmm.
affirmations. Make sure when you anything that somebody tell you, make sure you do your research. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what affirmations are
Mm-hmm.
and things that go do your research. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's first off. We just don't want to be up here telling people go research it for yourself.
Absolutely.
Point blank period and in that order. And if
Mm-hmm.
it's for you,
Mm-hmm.
use it. If it's not,
Mm-hmm.
throw it in the trash. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Find
saying?
something that works for you. Absolutely.
Yeah, find something that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um and things of that nature. I know affirmations work for me when I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You got to speak it. And let me just
Yeah.
say that, not to interrupt you, but I just want to say, from a black man to a black woman, I just want to say I'm proud of you, ma'am, to actually sit and have a therapist, to actually not live in your own head and actually sit with somebody and be willing to receive input, to be willing to get these action plans and these things that you can improve on, and for you to process. And instead of shutting down, you was actually willing to listen. So I just want to say, black queen, I know black women get this I don't want to say stereotype, but people get this idea about black women that y'all can do anything and do everything. And so they feel like y'all shouldn't be allowed to vent, to feel like, yo, this world is too much, to actually just be like, yo, I'm in my feelings today. I don't know why the world has that feel. That's why I believe that you see a lot of black women dying in hospitals. You see a lot of black women getting misdiagnosed with things is because these doctors think the same way. That y'all should be strong enough to
I
handle
mean,
A,
well,
B, and
if
C.
we if
Go ahead.
and this is a totally different topic for
Mm-hmm.
another day, but
Mm-hmm.
we also know that the medical field is racist.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Absolutely. That
We
bears
get
out in the numbers.
labeled.
That's not even debatable. That's just a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black women and the deaths with birth rates and
Yeah.
all of the things like
Mm-hmm.
it's all we already, if you know the history, you know the history. If you don't, go research it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that another day. We'll
Right.
talk about that another.
Yeah.
But as a Black woman, you have to advocate for yourself. Advocate
Absolutely.
for yourself.
Absolutely.
It's like, because we can say we in pain and they should just sweep it under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
February, I was in the hospital for a week,
Mm.
and
Damn.
so hurting and things of that nature. And I told them,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely not.
Right.
What we're not gonna do is this.
Mm-hmm.
And they look at you crazy, but it's
Right.
like, you're not gonna tell. I know what I feel in my body.
I know my body. Absolutely.
So I know my body. So either you listen to me,
Mm-hmm.
or we could take this another route. And I don't
Right.
think you want to go that route with me.
Right. Right. This can get ugly.
You know what I'm
This is
saying? It can
nice.
get
This nice for
real
you right now.
ugly
We want to
real
keep it here.
fast.
Right.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
advocate for yourself. And if you can't advocate for yourself, find somebody that can advocate for you.
Absolutely.
That's going to be your voice. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it's needed. It's too many of us
Mm-hmm.
passing,
Yeah.
and not taking care of ourselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and
Yeah.
all of the things.
Absolutely. Now that's a fact. And to bring even back further to what you were saying about the pulpit and not feeling like you were being pulled in that direction, Jesus himself was not preaching in the church. Jesus himself went among the crooks, the criminals, the politicians, the prostitutes, the murderers. He, like I said,
He was outside.
right,
Okay.
right. He wasn't in
We
the
want to
church
use,
every
we
Sunday.
outside, we
Right.
outside. He was outside.
Right. You got to
Okay.
preach. You got to give the word where it's needed. And like you say, whatever your call, if you feel like your calling is not in the church, that is not the end all be all. You have a power about you. Like I say, your following is proof enough that you got. Some people are blessed. Like you say, some people are blessed with certain things that no matter what they do, like I said, this was the divine purpose I was talking about. No matter what they do, they find success in that field. And your field, like you say, talking to people, being an influencer, if you, whatever you do, I see your numbers across all different social medias. No matter where you are, you got an audience that's willing to find you. So you absolutely right that you live in your purpose, because wherever you go, them numbers is going up. I see it. So absolutely live in your purpose. Absolutely live where the universe is giving you success at. Don't deny, like, don't be one person. Oh, I know I got hundreds of thousands of followers, but I want to be over here doing ABC. It's like something about you is giving you a lot of success in that area. So why not explore it? Why not see what that ability, that innate gift that you have to convert followers into fans, into whatever it is. So you
You're a
kill
pretty cool individual, if I do say so myself.
it. Go ahead, then. You got the gift. You got. That's it. I can't define it. I don't ever want to try to act like I define it. But you have it, whatever it is, in that field of influencing social media, getting a following, getting supporters. You have that. Like I say, I can't tell you how you got it. I can't tell you what, but you have that. So absolutely live in that purpose. Live in it until you find, oh, I can do this with that. And then you never know what you develop. Like I say, same thing with Floyd Mayweather. This is a side conversation, but he didn't know he was going to be the greatest. I mean, he thought he had a little bit of skill. He thought he had a little bit of ability. But then he started training. You look up, yo, I'm 15-0. I ain't even lost a fight yet. He keep living in that purpose. Yo, I can own my own fight club. I can sign other boxers like Adrian Broner. I can now, like, he's starting to bear fruit. He's starting to, all started with, because he was like, yo, I got a gift with fighting.
I mean, is Adrian really
Nah,
producing
fruit? We not getting into the specifics. But as far as like, he started with that. Then he got his own fight club. Then he started owning pay-per-view events to where they had to come to him to go through him to get the main event. Then he making 20, 30, $40 million off fights. And this all started from a little kid who was like, I think I can box. So if you live in your purpose, you never know what the future holds. Now, Floyd is a different beast, because I heard he just was passing fraud checks in Vegas. So that's a conversation for a different day. Brother going through it right now. But my point is, if you live it in your purpose, Your correct purpose. Don't go passing bad checks, y'all. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but do not pass fake checks in Vegas because that is a felony charge. But
You know what? Good night. Go to bed. Good
living
night.
living in your purpose, you never know what the future can hold for you. That's the point of my whole roundabout diatribe. What I would say is, as long as you living in your purpose, as long as you're doing what you feel like you are being called to do, you never know what the future holds for you. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Um, so I want to go on to well, we kind of honestly we touched on a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna just put words to it. Yeah, that was the Floyd Mayweather. So another motto that I live by is happiness and joy is not a crime. It's not a demotivator. It's not something that you should be afraid of. A lot of people,
Love is happiness.
right? A lot of people feel like that if they enjoy a moment too much, if they feel too happy, if they're enjoying life, that something bad is gonna happen. Like I don't know if you familiar with like every rain got some cloudy. I mean, every sunny day has some clouds. That's the feeling that some people have where it's like even when things are good, it's a bad thing right around the corner. And I just want to tell people, like, it's okay to live in happiness. It's okay to be happy, to feel joy, to be satisfied in the current condition. Just because you happy don't mean you don't get a hunger pain from now and then. Just because you satisfied with where you are don't mean that you don't feel like you got to go to work the next day. It's like just because you living in a moment where you can smile, where you can relax, where you can let, unbutton the belt a little bit to be like, oh man, this is a good moment. Live in that moment for just a little bit because it's not going to last forever. I mean, it is what it is. But enjoy your joy. Live in it. Rejoice in it. If you smile, smile. If you laugh, laugh. Don't try to be hard. No, that ain't nothing. Live it. Enjoy the moment because it is fleeting. It is very easy to turn a happy, joyous moment into envy. And the worst thing that you can do as a person who's striving to be successful is striving to be a better person is to start getting into them 7 deadly sins that they talk about in the Bible. The envy stuff, the jealousy, the I don't deserve, getting down on yourself. Like, why am I? It's so easy to go down those rabbit holes and to get lost and to be sad. Like in a normal, happy
Mm-hmm.
environment where it's like, yo, I'm going out with my girl to go to, McDonald's. That's all. Just a McDonald's trip, and you might on the ride there, you thinking, damn, what if my car get declined? What if they tripping up at McDonald's? What if my girl food bad? It's like don't put yourself in a bad situation. Enjoy the ride to McDonald's. You might not have lobster and steak money at the moment, but enjoy that moment. Enjoy the
I mean,
ride.
not everybody like lobster and steak, but
I feel you. I don't
continue.
like. I read up on what lobster is and the stuff and all that. You know, close to roaches and all that. So I don't really eat a lot of lobster. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. But yeah, just enjoy your moments. They're fleeting. Life hits you fast. So don't worry, something gonna happen. But just enjoy life. I guess that's my second point. Is just when you have a moment to enjoy life, just live in it a couple seconds longer. If you laughing hard, just laugh a couple seconds longer. If you smiling, keep that smile on your face. Somebody give you a hug, don't be creepy, but hug them back and live in that moment for it. I say, don't be creepy, don't be pushing yourself up against them, but give like a good hug, like, damn, I needed this right here. Like, just enjoy the joyous moments. You'll be shocked how much more enjoyable your life becomes with just enjoying the good moments that come to you. So yeah, that's my second point. Just enjoy the good moments.
And don't allow society to define what success looks like
Mm,
to you.
talk about that. Yes.
Don't allow what you know what I'm saying? Don't compare the fruit on your tree to somebody else's tree.
Yeah, that's the saying. What
You know what I'm saying?
comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare. Not just enjoy what you
Like
can.
whatever your definition of success is,
Mm-hmm.
let that be your motivation. Let that be what grounds you. Let that be what moves you. Do not look at Tom, Jack, and Jill and be like, well, their success is this, that, and the third. That's not your success. Be able to define what does success for me look like. And if
Yes.
that means you making $100,000 a year, if that's successful for you in this season, then so be it. But in your next season, if it's two, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is in that season, whatever the definition of success is for you in that season, you go by that, not what society says is successful, not what your best friend or your mama or your daddy. That's another thing. The pressure of wanting to satisfy, especially our parents,
Yes.
to be successful and things of that nature. Please remember, you can make them proud, but don't let them dictate what success looks like for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody.
That's a fact. A lot of the how do I say this? A lot of the people, a lot of the elders in our life, a lot of the people who want good for us, who truly do, I do think ultimately they do want good for us. But like you say, it's 2026. It's a different era. It's a different kind of lifestyle that a lot of people, like say back in the day, like my grandpa, he could work one job. You know what I'm saying? He work it 30 hours a week and go home and own a house, go home and have a car and a wife. The wife stay at home because he can support her. That's just not realistic in this day and age. Like you gotta have a job and a side hustle. You gotta have 3-4 things moving in 2026 that, like I say, my grandfather just could, my grandfather could not imagine the hustle and bustle that people today have to go through just to make ends meet. He bought his house, it was $30,000. 2-story house with a basement and a big backyard. $30,000 in 1950s, 60s. And he paid it off with one job in 5 years. That house today is worth $1.5 million. And there is no single job that you could get, unless you like a CEO or something, or some mega corporation, that you could pay off a house like that in 5 years. So I love them to death. Love my parents, my grandparents, everybody. But it's just a different mode that we in. And sometimes you got to sit with your parents. You got to sit with the elders and say, I hear what you're saying. And I love you. I love your dirty draws, mom and daddy. I do. Y'all raised me. I appreciate you. But I need to tell y'all what's going on today. And that's the check-in part of mental health. Is sometimes you got to have some uncomfortable conversations with the people in your life. Like, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. Like, take the feedback. Listen to what they're saying. But you do got to check. I don't want to say check people, but you do got to check in and be like, yo, I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is not helping me be the best person I can be. So I'm going to do A, B, and C. Would love for you to come along the journey with me. But I can't get this negative feedback from you. I can't keep taking that energy in because you only got so much energy. We all got 24 hours in a day, minus like 5, depending on how much you sleep, 5-6 hours, 18 hours in a day to actually hustle. And if you take it in negative energy, that takes away from the energy that you have that you are able to put out into the universe. And that can also keep you from your purpose. Negative energy is a real thing. That leads to a lot of depression. Not clinical depression, let me be clear about that. But a lot of depression comes from people feeding you negative energy, and you take that with you. You only got so much room in your bag, and if people filled up with negative energy and you carrying around negative energy, you giving out negative energy, you receive back more negative energy. And that's not fair to you, and that's not fair to the people in your universe. So just ground yourself, be willing to have them uncomfortable conversations, live in your joy. And know that whatever blessings, favors, like I said earlier, whatever blessings, favors, and opportunities that you get are meant for you. Don't feel like they're meant for anybody else. You are you. You think, therefore you are. You exist in this world, and there are opportunities that are meant for you and your gift. So, yeah, I'm not trying to take it up and take all this up because it's getting a little deeper than I wanted to go today. But, yeah, I just want to tell people out there, and you too, Miss Nikkeii, that I'm appreciative for everything that this life has given me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36, knock on wood, no major health issues. Like I say, even the issue that I had is a little minor, little bit of medication, and I'm good. Nothing is going to kill me like next 2-3 years. I promise you I'm good, y'all. But a health scare is real out here. So make sure y'all get checked up. Make sure you got people in your circle that feed you positive energy, to give you the love, respect, and dignity that you deserve as a person. And be happy. That's really all I got to say. I ain't trying to get too deep in it because now I'm getting emotional. I feel, I feel,
Okay. Hey.
I feel the
Listen, I
heartstrings.
understand.
I feel the heartstrings tugging. But yeah, I just really wanted to get on here and say I'm proud of you, Miss Nikkeii. Thank you for blessing the platform and me with your presence. Thank you to everybody out there that's listening. Thank you to the universe, man. Like I said, I didn't have to be here. None of us had to be born. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I got to experience
Yeah,
this
your
life.
mama could have swallowed.
Right,
You
right.
know what
Hey,
I'm
hey,
saying?
whoa. What?
Right.
I mean, you are right. You are right. Technically, you are right. You know what I'm saying?
Or you could have been flushed down the toilet in a condom.
Right,
Hey.
right. Or that plan B could have been, you know what I'm saying? It could
Hey,
have been real.
listen,
But
listen.
yeah, like I say, we all are blessed in different ways. And the easiest way to get out of a depression, the easiest way to feel appreciative about your life, and the last thing that I'm gonna say before we get out of here, because I've been rambling on for a minute, is journal. Something simple as getting a notebook, writing down what today is.
Baby.
Right.
Ooh,
Just get a note.
that journal gonna eat you up. I'm
Right.
trying to tell you.
Right. And just vent to it. Like, get you a safe little space you can put it where you feel like nobody else. If you live alone, this is perfect. But if you don't, get you a little place where you feel like it can be safe. Get you a little lockbox, whatever it is, and just flush out your thoughts, whatever they are. Like, if it's just how, you want to do something, or you got a plan, you got a 5-year plan, you got a 10-year plan, just journal. Just write it down. Flush out your ideas into your journal of what.
What? Write it down and make it plain, baby.
Absolutely. Hey, what's the old saying? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Like, just write it down. Put your thoughts and
Mm-hmm.
ideas on paper. Put down, list your ass. Like it. I used to be in. For those that don't know, I was in the finance world. I used to do consumer lending, and I dabbled in mortgages and credit card a little bit. But one of the main things that we do when we run credit, one of the first things you do is you look at assets and liabilities. How much money are you bringing in? How much stuff do you owe? And I flipped that for the, mental health of it is what assets do you have in your life? Like, not financial, but do you got a supportive friend circle? You got a mama or a daddy that you can talk to? Do you got, a house? You got a car? Whatever asset that you have. And I'm not talking about, I got a car, but I owe 20,000 on it. That asset, as far it can make you money. It can be a recluse for you. You want to get away, you can always sit in your car for a little bit. Something in your life that benefits you beyond the financial is an asset. So I just say, tell the people, get you a piece of paper, write down your assets. That's my first request for the people listening, to everybody out there. Get you a journal, day one, whatever the date you start, list your assets. What you got? You got your health, you got your happiness, you got vision, eyesight, whatever it is. I'm alive. That's an asset we can all list. I'm alive. Whatever your asset is, list them out. Keep them in that journal. And whenever you feel bad, go back to it. Realize how many people don't have what you have. Realize how many people would love to have what you have. And just reflect on that for a day or two. It's like, damn, I do got something that can make me a little bit of money. I do got a friend or a family member that I can talk to. I can get up and walk around. I can drink some water on my own. I can do whatever it is. I'm intelligent enough to pull up a search Google or YouTube and watch a video. Like, you blessed with certain gifts that you have. List them out. And after you list them out, and after you review them for a day or two, look at how you can use that asset more effectively. Now, I'm not saying exploit it. I'm not saying exploit your mama and your daddy. I'm definitely not saying that, not at all. Or exploit your friends. I'm not saying that. But if you feel like, you know what, my mom and daddy really got a lookout for me. Maybe I need to pour it back into them a little bit more. Maybe I got a friend over here that's always looked out for me, and I feel like I ain't poured back into them. I ain't asked them how they doing. I ain't called them out the blue just to say, hey, I'm thinking about you today. Let's talk for a minute. Whatever that is, list out your assets and how you can improve or use that asset more in a good way. In a good way. Don't exploit your assets, people. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also, but in that,
Mhm.
with wisdom is, if they not pouring into you, I don't care how long it's been.
Yeah. Yes.
since you talked to them. If
Mm-hmm.
they're not the type of people who show up when you call them,
Mm-hmm.
if they do not pour into you, do not go wasting your good 2 seconds of talking on
Absolutely.
somebody who does not appreciate. Go where you are loved.
Yep. Yep.
Go where you are appreciated. Go where you are supported,
Yeah.
and pour into those people. Like
Yes.
that's the season I'm in right now, is learning and
Mm.
appreciating the ones that show up for me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I don't all I got to say is I need this or I'm doing this, and they don't question. They don't ask. I'm coming. Call me. It, yeah, those are the ones. The ones if I got to beg and plead and act,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving you the time of day.
Yeah.
But the ones that I don't have to do that with, that
Mm-hmm.
makes having a friendship easy, that makes being a support system easy,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm at. That's where you can find me.
Yeah. What they say? I'm a nerd. So on Marvel, what is it? Captain America say Avengers assemble, and they all come together like
Yep.
clockwork. That's what it is. Hey, when you ask them to
Mighty
assemble,
Morphin Power Rangers
right?
round this month. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, for sure. Like I say, that bring me back there. That negative energy thing. Like you only got so many hours in a day. You only got so much energy to give. So when that negative energy is pouring into you, it takes away from your purpose. So just like you said, if they giving you negative energy, you got to cut that off. You got, hey, I can't. You give them a chance. Say, hey, look, you are giving me negative energy. I don't want that. You can either change what you're doing, or I got to change you out of my life. It's that unfortunately sometimes, like I say, you have to be willing to have those difficult conversations. You have to. I know it's hard out there, y'all. When I first had to do it, because I in my early 20s, I was definitely a quiet, timid dude. Like I said, still willing to talk to people, but definitely a quiet, timid guy. Once you start having those conversations with people, once you get into finance and you dealing with people's money, believe me, I had a lot of tough conversations, which toughened me up some. But be willing to have those tough conversations with people. Unfortunately, be willing to sever relationships if you got to, because you only got one life. Every day that
Ooh,
you waste pouring into somebody, like you say, that don't pour into you, that's a day lost. Every day, every time you come home with that, damn, they didn't beat me down. My boss keep yelling at me, but I'm getting it from here, 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 and here. That wears on you. So put yourself first. Make yourself the priority, because as I said with step number one, you are worthy of every blessing, opportunity, and all the favor the universe has for you. But you got to be ready for it. And you can't be ready for it with a 100-pound bag of negative energy on your back. It's hard to fly when you got depression and negative energy weighing you down. So put yourself first and love life, man. That's it. That's all I got. Anything you want to say before we get off of here? I feel like this was more of a therapy session for me than anything else. But anything you want to say before we get out of here?
ah, concentrate on your spiritual life and your spiritual life only.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in your lane. Don't
Mm-hmm.
worry about what everybody else doing.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what everybody else doing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks about you.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes you happy, if it brings you peace,
Mm-hmm.
then continue to do it as long as it's positive. I don't want you out there doing a negative now,
Right. Right.
But as long as it's bringing you peace, as long as it's bringing you happiness and joy and all of the things, continue to do it.
For sure.
Continue to uh work your goals the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm.
As somebody once told me, they was like, break your goals down,
Mm.
whether it's long term or short term, to the smallest
Mm-hmm.
denominator, and start there.
Yes.
And each one that each step that you take gets you to the bigger goal.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the things, like, do not allow yourself to, not cherish what you have and what you're doing. I don't
Facts.
care how long it take you.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a couple of years to get my degree. I ain't even gonna hold you, okay?
I
It
feel
could
you.
it took me a little while,
Mm-hmm.
but I finished.
But you got it. Yes.
With the naysayers saying that I wasn't gonna complete it and things of that nature, with me going and
Mm-hmm.
crying and
Mm-hmm.
and feeling defeated
Yes.
and all of the things, like, I
Mm-hmm.
still earned my degree.
Go ahead then.
Sitting
Hey, that's a
down,
word. I'm about to
no,
say, we're
knowing to
not just
sit
gonna
down,
pass
no.
over that, man. We gotta clap that up. It's hard to get a degree. It ain't easy. So, like I say,
Yeah.
I said it once. I'm gonna say it again because I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna let people in my life get away from me without me saying it. I'm proud of you, ma'am,
Thank
for
you.
getting
Thank
that
you.
degree. Like that.
Um,
That's hard.
I had to sit down.
You.
My friends, when I sat down, I said, okay, y'all, this is my last event. I ain't going to no events, no nothing.
Mm.
When Thick came, they was like, you need to come on, we gotta buy tickets. And I'm like, no. I mean, I'm talking about everybody. I buy your ticket. I'll do this. I do. No.
Mm.
I'm in summer school. And I know as soon as I go to Swim Thick, I'm gonna get unfocused. And then the next week I come back, I'm gonna be trying to focus and I ain't gonna want to do it.
Right.
No.
I get you.
So it's knowing when to sit down and say, okay, let me focus on this goal that I have right now and getting it completed.
Yeah.
Is knowing that the end result of this thing is going to
Mm-hmm.
be awesome.
Yeah.
So, I just want to say, keep it pushing, y'all. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, keep it striving. Know when to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Know when to sit down. Know when to, what I'm saying, take a
Mm-hmm.
break because just because you hustle, 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 yo, you running, tearing your body down, your spiritual down, all the things. Know when to rest.
Yes.
Know when to go. Listen to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If your intuition tell you something, follow it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And all of the things. And this is what I got to say. Also, follow me on Instagram, Nikkeii Chevelle, okay? Boop,
Mm-hmm.
boop, boop, boop.
For sure.
TikTok, Chevy the Goddess,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Nikkeii Chevelle. Follow me.
I'll make sure I put your links up. Make sure they got a click for you.
Okay.
For sure. Hey, well, I appreciate everybody stopping by today. I appreciate you for being here with me, Miss Nikkeii, and I appreciate my neighbors, whatever the hell they doing over there, because it's loud as hell. I don't know if they doing construction or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here, y'all. Figure out what's going on. But we appreciate y'all for stopping by. Be kind, be dope, but more important than anything else, be yourself. And we will catch y'all next time. I'm anonymous. She's Miss Nikkeii Chevelle, and we are out of here. Peace.
See ya.